This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Crumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will have the football first here. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Here's the 2nd down play. We'll give it to the running back. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Ohio State versus Notre Dame. How can we forget what happened the last time these teams played with a national championship trophy in the building? The Irish get out to that marathon march to open the game, draw first blood. Ohio State takes command, but the Irish wouldn't go away, Kirk.
Yeah, the Buckeyes end up winning this game, and it looked like they might blow Notre Dame out in the 2nd half. But Riley Leonard and that offense made enough plays to make it competitive. And don't forget, it came down to that 3rd down play. Gutsy call by Chip Kelly and Ryan Day, throwing the football downfield where Jeremiah Smith makes a huge catch against man coverage. So Ohio State, Notre Dame, always a fun one when these two teams play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. And tackled there by the defense.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Sayin. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Takes the handoff again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. And the field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. He keeps it on a design run. He's in the clear. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled, but first down.
You know, he's really not known for his speed, but he's still a good athlete, and if you give him some space, he's going to make you regret it. Good scramble there for the quarterback and some good yards.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way convert this third down. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Option look. It's saying. It's a fumble behind the line. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's saying. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Caught by the receiver. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On first down, it's play action. Grab made by the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Carr. Snags a quick throw. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And he'll set up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made in space. Look out. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air. It's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second and long for this offense after the sack. QB bootlegs here. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Kirk They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 10-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The shotgun handoff here. Here he goes. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Makes the catch. It's Peoples. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Saying. He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot right down the middle. Catch made out of the 25.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big game for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They lose lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. They're going to run it. They bring him down right at the 20. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Now down he goes. It's a sack.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
Bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Grab down the middle. It's Tate. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Looking downfield near the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's reeled in. It's Tate. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for three. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And we're all tied up now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Crosses the 35. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Keeping it on the ground here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Carr. Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Punt team ready to boot it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To bootleg here. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Breaks an open space. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught on the shovel pass. It's a quick shovel pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, Chris, you talking about alert defense? Sometimes that jet motion, it can create some confusion, get guys out of place. But not this time. Great play recognition by the defense on this play.
So a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it and moves the football to the 27 on a first down.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! And the gain just good enough for a first down.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The Buckeyes move into the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
QB keeper all the way. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Dropping back, it's Carr. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
Takes off in a bootleg. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Finds his man. It's Fields. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, this is too big of a moment in the game to be able to take a sack like this for this offense. Coming off a huge gain, critical time, and then to go backwards like that. Interested to see how they'll respond here.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And now the handoff. He finds some space. 1st down, looking for more now. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. A chance to tie the game here in the final minute of regulation. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will tie it. Looks like we're headed for overtime.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. The carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. First and 10 play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. So no gain in what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
To first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Back in motion now to throw. It's Saying. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Tate. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. It's a keeper. QB pushing from the marker. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've regained the lead. So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Oh, and he almost had it. Would have been a huge pick here in OT. Instead, second down play coming up.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So a third and long here. They can't convert. They have to settle for a game-time field goal try. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. So this is a puzzling situation. I guess you'd have to expect a fake field goal here, anything but a touchdown, and you lose the game. So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Extending the play now. He'll avoid a tackle there with a slide.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So the offense now will set up first and goal here in double overtime. QB decides to keep it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Let's see what the call is on this critical third and goal. They try to punch it in overtime. Play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a job by this defense to come up with that stop. Good job of pressuring the quarterback. And now, big decision for this offense in overtime. Do you go for it to try to eventually get the touchdown, or do you settle for 3 in the field goal?
So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. He got it. The field goal's good. And with that, they retake the lead. So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Bootleg looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
1st and goal, handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd and goal for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
So a challenging situation for this offense on 3rd and goal as they try to get a 1st down and win this with a touchdown. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught.
Man, the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Number 38 on the field goal.
And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. And it's good. He coolly handles the chip shot, and so we head to another overtime.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure in every snap. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's in there. A clutch play to stay alive and extend this game even further. So here we go again. A two-point play to set the tone as we continue deep in overtime. Scanning the field, it's Carr. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. And now this offense must respond with a two-point try to keep this game going. Keep it on the ground, trying to power it in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game. Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Receiver makes the catch. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he gets in there to win the game. An overtime classic. Wow. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.